guys, so today I've got 5 affordable moisturizers better than the Drunk Elephant Protini, which I've got here, which retails for about $68 for 1.7 ounces or 50 milliliters. Most of you know my channel. I used to be in love with this moisturizer. I used to go through, I don't even know how I did it, like a jar like every month or two. So I was a big fan. But anyway, I have several that I think are very similar for many different reasons. And they're more affordable, so you don't have to spend $70 to have the nice moisturizer you really like. So, the first similar product, so this is the eye cream version of it because I literally just finished my last bottle of it. The Acure Radically Rejuvenating Whipped Night Cream. This is the eye cream version. I literally just finished it. So retails for the same amount, 1.7 ounces, 50 milliliters, retails for about $20. So be sure to check it out because that will save you a whole ton of money. It has very similar ingredients to the Protini. However, the texture of the Radically Rejuvenating Whipped Night Cream is more like the texture of the Lala Retro Whipped Cream. It has more of a creamy whipped texture, whereas the Protini has a more of a gel lotion texture. So keep that in mind, but it's going to be even better for dry skin. The ingredient list is nearly identical. Peptides, marula oil, amino acids, water lily, vitamin E. I think they made it to be a dupe, and it is nearly identical to the Protini. So keep that in mind because it literally, you can buy 3 bottles of it for the same price as 1 Protini. And if you have dry skin, I think you'll end up liking the Acure better than the Protini. At least that's what ended up happening to me, especially at night. In my evening routine, I love it because it's a little bit more hydrating, and the texture is a little bit more hydrating. Okay. Not necessarily for those of you in the US, but the Lacura Multi-Peptide Moisturizer is a very, very similar product. The resemblance is uncanny and probably like this intentionally. Lacura is a brand from Aldi's. Aldi's, I also believe, owns Trader Joe's, which has amazing skincare products that are very affordable as well. I picked this one up, I believe, from eBay perhaps or Mercari. So it's very similar. It's a great option if you're overseas because it's the same size, same amount of ounces. You know, retails for about $20. So again, same price as the Acure and a very good option. It's got the polypeptides, the water lily, the Bacillus folic acid ferment. It is so similar. And Lacura also has a couple dupes for other products, such as the Clinique Moisture Surge. So if you're overseas, I am so jealous. But anyway, I still got it for a steal on Mercari. Just not as good of a steal as you get it overseas. Okay, next up, there's 2 dupes from this brand. The Saturday Skin Waterfall Glacier Cream is the one I'm going to talk about. Their Yuzu Vitamin C Sleep Mask is also a dupe. But this one has fragrance in it, so that's why I'm not going to link to it. Their Waterfall Glacier Cream is fragrance-free. And it's the same size, 1.7 ounces, 50 milliliters, and retails for about $39. I'm going to link to it at SocoGlam, and often there's sales, so that's worth checking out. This one's very similar. It also has the same wonderful gel texture. It's a little bit, in my opinion, more friendly for acne and oilier prone skin types than the Protini even is. And we've got the amino acids, the polypeptide, sodium hyaluronate, wonderful gel texture. I've repurchased this a few times now, so let me just show you the texture of it. Oh, there we go. Okay, so look at the texture of this. So wonderful, wonderful gel texture to it. It is just lovely. So if you have oilier or acne-prone skin types, I think you'll end up liking this one even more than the Protini, in my opinion. The Yuzu Sleep Mask is great, but again, it has those citrus ingredients, so I'm not prone to recommend it as a dupe for the Protini, which is fragrance-free. Okay, a couple more, and then I've got 2 runner-ups because I had 2 runner-ups. I'm not good at editing myself because I've always got more to think about. Okay, next up, the Klairs Midnight Blue Calming Cream. This is a full-size 2 ounces, 60 milliliters. Retails for about $29 or $30. So you get a little bit more, and it's still half the price or less of the Protini. And it's great for using with actives. It's great for using at night. It's also great for calming irritated skin. And here I've got the polypeptides, amino acid, Bacillus folic acid, soybean ferment, vitamin E is in here. And a lot of other great stuff is in here, chamomile and things like that. So it's really great at night, really great for calming skin, and really great for using with actives. And I just think it's fabulous. And it's probably my single-handedly most purchased product of all time. So I love it. And then last one before to the runner-up, the Summer Fridays Cloud Dew Gel Cream. Another one with lovely gel texture. It's amazing for oily skin. It's also great for humid weather. So in the spring and summer, I use this one quite often. I really love it. It's a full size, 1.7 ounces, 50 milliliters. It retails for about $45, so it's a little bit more expensive than the rest, but still much more affordable than the Protini. We've got amino acids in here, vitamin E, peptide, sodium hyaluronate. It is lovely, and I just love the texture of this one as well. So it's really nice alternative. And then I've got two runner-ups because I'm not good at editing myself. So the first runner-up is the Inkey List Peptide Moisturizer, which, in my opinion, this one, if you have younger skin, less aged skin, this one can be a nice replacement for the Protini. It doesn't have nearly the same amount of ingredients or the amount of good stuff in there. It still has some peptides in there, which is why if you have younger skin that doesn't necessarily need all the anti-aging ingredients, this one can be a good substitute for it. This is a full size, 50 milliliters, 1.7 ounces, retails for $16. So it's a heck of a lot more affordable. And then last but not least, the Skinfix Triple Lipid Barrier Peptide Cream. This one's the most expensive of all the dupes. It's $54 for 1.7 ounces, which is why it's a runner-up because it is a little bit more. You're not saving a whole ton of money. You're saving a little bit unless you get Skinfix on sale or something like that. In here, we've got the vitamin E as well as the peptides. It's an expensive dupe, so that's why it's not one of my favorite alternatives like the other ones. But it's still a good product, and it's a little bit more affordable. Not by much, but just a touch. So anyway, these are my favorite affordable moisturizer products, better than the Drunk Elephant Protini. Some of these are better for dry skin, and some of these are better for oily skin than Protini is. So if you have dry skin, the Acure is going to be great. The Klairs is going to be great. And for oilier skin, the gel creams are going to be great too. So anyway, those are my picks. Interested in hearing from you guys if you have a dupe for the Protini that I didn't mention. What is it and what do you love about it? I did another dupe video, and I think I had a ton of options, and now since then some of those have changed or they've gotten more expensive, so I don't necessarily think they're apples to apples. Like the Peter Thomas Roth Peptide 21 Lift-In Firm Moisturizer used to be a nice alternative, but they've changed things and it's become more expensive and not a great dupe. So, and then there's the Alba Piedmont No Sebum Cream, which has a little bit of fragrance in it. So I thought, you know what, let's leave them fragrance-free alternatives. So anyway, thank you guys so much. I will see you more tomorrow. Okay, bye guys.